Hi guys, this is Fiona from Lavender Blue. Welcome back to my channel. So this is part 2 of making the Traveller's Notebook, the Paris Traveller's Notebook that we've been making. Now, in the last video we made our cover and we got our pages ready. We did some stamping and some embellishing, some stamping and some stenciling on our pages, and then I started to film this next video and of sewing in the pages, but unfortunately I thought it was filming and for some reason it didn't film, so I have actually already sewn in my pages, but all I've done is a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and there's lots and lots of tutorials, videos on YouTube for showing you how to do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I think I've already got a couple of videos where I've used the same one in a couple of journals that I've made, so if I remember I'll link that below so that you know how I did that one. So it's just, you've got a hole in the centre, a hole up here and a hole down there. So basically you just go in through the centre and then you come up from the outside through to the top, and then you go down through the bottom through to the outside, and then back in through the centre, and then you tie your threads in a knot in the middle. So that's what I've done there. And then I went ahead and I decided what I wanted to do with my cover. So I got one of the postcards from the printable kit, and all I did was I just glued it down as a pocket, but I've actually wrapped it around. I've wrapped it around so it ends just here. I didn't want to cut it off, so I just wrapped it all the way around, and I might just cover the spine with some lace or fabric anyway, so you won't see this little bit here. And so that becomes a pocket, and I've just added in this tag here from the kit, and then this little one of the little cards, and this little tag here. So that's what I did when I thought that I was filming. So what I want to do now is add some of these bits and pieces to the inside of the journal. I've been busy cutting out all the ephemera and cutting and gluing, and it's taken me quite a long time actually. But the reason is that I actually printed most of mine onto just plain paper, not onto cardstock. So then I went ahead and I glued it onto coffee dyed paper and backed it with coffee dyed paper or coffee dyed cardstock. So that took me a bit longer to then glue it all down and then recut it out. So if you didn't want to take the time to do that, it's a lot quicker if you just print all of the ephemera pieces onto your cardstock. So anyway, that's what I've done. So the first thing I'm going to do though before I decorate the inside is make my closure. So I've decided I'm going to use some eyelets in the front and back, and then I'm going to use this pretty ribbon here to tie it with, because that matches nicely with the kit. So I'm just going to use a crocodile. This is called a crocodile, which you can punch holes and set eyelets with one of these. So I'm just going to punch my hole first, and I'm just going to do it around about in the center here, and probably about not too far in, maybe about a quarter of an inch in. So just like that. And then I just want to make sure that the bottom one is lined up with the top one. So I'll just make a little mark with my pencil. And then I'll punch the hole in the back here. This one. There we go, so they're lined up. So then I'm just going to put my little eyelets in, and I'm using some little gold eyelets, and just set these. I think I've got this the right way around. And the back one. There we go. And then so all we need is 2 pieces of your ribbon or twine or whatever you're using to go into the holes. Sort of just making sure I've got enough to be able to tie it. So that's probably about, I don't know, it's probably about a ruler length. About 30 centimetres, it's probably more than enough. So we'll get 2 pieces there. And then just fold it in half like that and pop it through the hole. And then we just pull that through. And do the same in the back. That through there. Grab it, and then just pull this through the loop. And then when we want to close our journal, we just tie it like this in a nice little bow, like that. So that's going to be my closure. So I'm just going to pop these back in here. now what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go through my journal, and I'm going to get all my little pieces of ephemera, envelopes, journal cards, whatever I have, pockets, and I'm just going to go through and glue them down. And so I'll just put on some music and speed it up a little bit, so you can just watch me doing that and follow along if you like. And then when I come back, I'll add any extra little embellishments like pieces of lace or fabric, or just extra little things that I might want to add. So here we go. Okay, so I've added my bits and pieces to my journal, so just show you quickly what I've done. And you can see how thick the journal is already. It's really, really chunky. It's packed full, so I couldn't fit everything in, but I've used up most of what I've got except for the smaller bits and pieces. So I will go through after this and add a few more little bits and pieces, but I'm not going to add too much more because it's just going to be way too packed. So the last thing, or one of the things I do want to add though, are the tabs. So we have 4 little page tabs. So they're just basically for a bit of decoration. So I'm going to add these. And just put these wherever you like. I just want to sort of space them out and sort of put one up the top, then one there, and one down the bottom. So I'll put this one here, I think, yep. There we go, that's our tabs. So all I'm going to do next is just add like little bits of lace to my tags, punch the holes out, add little bits of lace or ribbon, whatever I'm going to add to them, and just add some finishing touches. And then I'll be back with a flip through.